up guys, it's Daniel here, and today I'm going to show you how to use our radio. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to customize the radio for your likings. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is change the keybind for the radio. So we're going to go ahead and press escape, head over to settings, go to key bindings, go to 5M. You'll see all these settings, but you want to scroll down until you see Scully Radio, Open Radio. So this keybind you can change, you don't have to, you can just keep on using the /radio. But you can change this so it doesn't get in your way if you use U constantly. So for example, you could put it to maybe F9 if that's your liking. That enables no clip for me. Oh, there's the radio because I did press F9. But I'm gonna change it back to you. So feel free to change to whatever your personal preference is. I just keep it as U, and I just use the /radio keybind. The check command, sorry. Now changing how you talk over the radio. So you definitely don't want to put this to talking in game, what you use for that. By default that's in, but you may have changed it already. So change it to something different that is easy accessible to you. So I've got it on my side button on my mouse. If you don't have a side button, this is personal preference. So you could use caps lock, you could use tilde, anything you really prefer, but I prefer to use my side buttons. And that's pretty much it according to that. Pretty much it. There is some taser stuff. If you need help with all that stuff, or you want to change some keybinds, or if you have any other issues with the radio, please make a ticket in the Discord or contact your supervisor and we can go from there. Now, changing the color of the radio. This is personal preference. You can leave it as default, which looks like this over here, or you could change color. So let's say you want white. So you're going to do our color and then put 14. Now the list of the numbers for each color won't be down below, or it might be down below, I don't know, according to this. But you can, it goes up to 14 numbers, so you can just keep on going. But now, as you can see, it is white. Right. Now we're going to get started on actually using the radio. So if you do /radio, or you use your keybind that you put in earlier in your 5M settings, you're going to press this button for power. It's going to turn on the radio. Next, there's this sort of scroll thing you would see in real life where you turn it. Basically, this is the volume, so if you want to turn down the volume of the mic clicks and what you hear from the radio, so the volume is based on the radio clicks and also how you can hear people. So if people are too quiet, you turn it up, you go to the left. If you want to turn it down if it's too loud, you go to the right and volume down. I personally have it at sort of 80 to 90, sometimes 100. That's pretty much it according for the volume. Now for the frequency for police is 1.25. This is permissions based. So you won't have to worry about trolls or anyone like that. If there are people messing around in RTO, contact your supervisor, or if there might be someone already in there that can deal with it. That will deal with it, such as a supervisor or a staff member, and go from there. Now to use the radio, you would use the button you predetermined earlier. So for me, it's the side button on my mouse. As you can see and hear, there's a radio click, and you're currently talking on the radio. And then you let off the button, and then it will do the click, and you won't be talking on the radio. Now, there is also a radio list. If you'd like to remove that, do /R list, and that should remove it from your HUD. I personally like to keep it on, but it's very personal preference. Next, changing your call sign and your name on the radio. So you have your keys on your keyboard, the up, down, left, right keys on your keyboard. I'll show a picture up on screen, just to help you with that, because I forget the name of them. But you want to press the right key, the right arrow on those keys, and you'll see this thing called name. So this is your name. So you would put maybe Bob, for example, and now you will say it's changed to Bob, and it's Bob in the radio. Now, if you want to change your call sign, do the right arrow again, as you can see a call sign. So whatever your call sign is, so it's say 1 King 01, just for an example, or you could put SP01 or whatever your call sign is, and go from there. So once you've done that, it will show up, as you can see, SP01 Bob. And then if you want to, I'm going to change it back to what I had it as. It's my name, and then call sign 101. And then to go back to the frequency, you press the left arrow twice, or how many times until it shows up. And there you go. Now for EMS, it's going to be, go back onto the radio, and you're going to change your frequency to 2. It should auto correct. This is also permissions based, I believe. LEO, the emergency services role, can access it, so you won't have to worry about trolls and stuff. But now you're on that list, so you can do the same thing as the LEO, where you press the right arrow and change your name. Let's say I'm Bob again, and then put the call sign. So whatever the call sign is for your for the EMS department. So if it's FD01, or if it's EMS -1 or AMB1, whatever the call sign is, you would put in there, and it will show up here. If there are any questions or concerns, please reach out to your supervisor. And if it can't be solved by your supervisor, go up the chain of command, and yeah, if the department heads can't deal with it, it will go to making a ticket, and then either me or a staff member will respond and help out with that issue. Thanks for joining the server, and thanks for supporting the server, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.